Good morning, chicks. It's time for us to find out what our tricky monster word is today. But first, let's have a look at all the tricky monsters we've learnt so far. Let's see if we can do them super speedy today. Remember, if you're not sure of them, just look and listen. Are we ready? Steady, go. Mrs. The. Me. Mr. When. Are. Oops. One. They. Have. She. Two. Were. We. I. Be. Come. Her. Oh. Like. All. You. Said. Was. Do. He. No. So. My. Out. Go. Some. Into. And what? Do you remember that tricky monster yesterday? What? Very good, well done. Now we're going to find out what our new tricky monster is today. So help me to sing our tricky monster song. Ready? Tricky words, don't get tricked by tricky words. They're tricky. Which tricky word do you think it's going to be today? Have a little think in your head, then you can see if you were right. Today, it's the tricky monster. This one, it's the blue tricky monster. It looks a bit like an alien. And on this tricky monster's tummy is the word there. Can you say that? There. I might say, oh, look over there. Can you see that cat over there? Would you like to go over there? Can you think of a sentence you could say with the tricky word there? Pause me, have a think in your head. When you have an idea, put your hand up and Mrs. Finn might ask you and you can tell her. Good ideas, well done. Now, if we sound out the word there, it sounds a bit silly. It's a tricky monster and we can't sound out tricky monster words. Let's see what happens. Is that a word? No, that's a silly word. We know that this is the word there. So I think this tricky monster has changed some of these sounds, don't you? If I wanted to write the word there using my sounds, I would write it like this. The air. I would write the. And then the air sound that we've been learning. We're learning that sound this week, aren't we? There. But I think the tricky monster has changed some of these sounds. The th sound is still there, but he's changed the sound air into an air. He is so tricky, trying to trick us like that. But we are not going to be tricked, are we? We're going to remember that this is the tricky word there, and we're going to lock it in our brain. Ready? There. Ch. Can you remember that word? Let's ask Mrs. Finn to take there out of our tricky monster cage at school and put it up on the wall. And remember, on Friday, you can take this tricky monster home too and put him in your house and carry on practicing. I'll see you tomorrow. Great job today. Bye.